Hello, Philip, Neil.
Hello.
Journey into Film. Like and subscribe if you enjoy. And we are here talking about another Christmas film, folks. We saved the best for last. Bad Santa from 2003. Shut up, Neil.
It's bad. That's right.
Oh, we're gonna get into it. You said you laughed at that.
I did laugh.
movie.
There's some funny parts to it. Yes,
You,
that's
oh, we're gonna go. We are gonna
correct.
go right
All
now,
right,
Neil.
All right.
Because this is my favorite Christmas film of all time.
You are Scrooge.
Honest to God. No, I'm worse. I am
All
the
right.
Billy Bob Thornton Santa Claus.
Gotcha. The
Billy Bob,
alcoholic, yes.
who cusses
Yes.
and does all that stuff. Bad Santa tells the story of Willie, played by Billy Bob Thornton, and his partner Marcus, played by Tony Cox. Yes, that is his name. Tony Cox, C-O-X. And they are basically thieves. They do the Santa Claus jig at a mall, and then they steal at the end of the year. They rob the mall, and then they live off it for the rest of the year until next Christmas.
Which is a pretty good gig if you think about it.
Yeah, they decide to go to a mall in Phoenix, Arizona, where they run into a kid named Thurman Merman, who befriends.
Yes.
Okay, if you are a parent and you name your kid Thurman Merman, you are asking for your kid to get beat up.
Absolutely.
You are
right.
asking for kids to beat him up.
Yes.
That means you hate your kid. You hate your kid.
And that's child abuse.
Yes, that is child abuse. That is worse than assault and battery.
Yes.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God.
Thurman Merman. Yes.
Dude, that is one of the worst names I ever heard in my life. But they also wanted to Bob Sepeska, who runs the mall, played by the late great John Witter, who does a wonderful job in the mall, and a mall cop, department store detective, played by the late great Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac, man.
Yes.
I love it.
He was funny. He was so funny.
Butt
Yes.
stick. Yes, I thought it was a little weird too.
Yeah.
The scenes with those two in Bernie Mac's office.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my God, comedic gold.
It's funny. It is
comedic
funny.
gold.
Yes.
Comedic gold. I love it. We also have some surprising cameos. We have Cloris Leachman as Thurman's grandma, who takes care of him, even though most of the time she sleeps. And when she wakes up, she says, "Let me make you some sandwiches."
And she's always been funny, though.
She's always been great, no matter what, good or bad. She's always good.
She's dead now, though, isn't she?
No, she's still alive.
Oh, I thought she looks like she's dead, but anyway. So.
Oh, shut your mouth,
Okay.
Neil. But don't make me call Dennis in here and have him smack you with his belt.
I'll be careful.
But
So you guys have a nice Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. But I just love this film. We also have a cameo from Octavia Spencer. This is way before she became a big name. Now
Yeah.
she had one scene and she was funny. You know, she goes, "Screw you, Willie. The last time I couldn't shit white for a week."
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I love her.
You know,
I
seeing
love
his
her.
sidekick is pretty funny, though.
Tony Cox?
Yeah, he is pretty funny.
Yeah, he is a. Everyone talks about when it comes to actors who are little people. Everyone talks about Peter Dinklage, and rightfully so.
And they should. That's right.
But Tony Cox is great too, and
Absolutely.
I'd like to see him get some more work because he's a
Yeah.
talent. But the scenes where, oh my God, there's so many scenes.
There are a lot of funny
But
scenes.
like
that's right.
the scene when Billy Bob Thornton is in one of the what is in the food court eating, and this mom and her little boy wants to just, it's Santa.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's just ask him what do you want for Christmas. He goes, I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay?
Which,
He just yells.
which is funny. However, that's why
Yeah.
one of the reasons I don't like the movie is because it's so
Mean-spirited.
Yes, but it's just supposed to be a Christmas movie, right? I like funniness.
Neil,
Yeah, I know.
let me make this clear.
I know.
It's rated R.
I know. I know.
Movie's called Bad Santa. If you're
Yes.
expecting him to be a saint,
I know.
yeah, go watch something else.
It's
Go
almost depressing at first when I'm watching it
not for me.
because he's a drunk and his partner Tony Cox is trying to get him to straighten up so they can go actually do things. But to well, I guess I shouldn't say steal things, but that's what they're going to do. So
Well, yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
steal
yeah,
things.
yeah. So-
But this is probably for me my second favorite Billy Bob Thornton film. To me, nothing will top Sling Blade. That is his
Yeah.
best, but this is his number 2.
Gotcha.
I absolutely adore this one. There's so many more scenes, but the scene when he, oh god, there's so many scenes.
Yeah.
Like for instance, the scene when he first meets Thurman Merman, and he sits on his lap. And he says, "What do you want? It's not lad." And he just pulls his beer off.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, "It's not Wheel." No shit. Well, it was Wheel, and then I got sick, so I had to wear this fucking thing. Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you get sick? I love the woman who wasn't played. Was it Mrs. Santa? No. It was her sister. And the scene.
Which it is
Yes,
funny.
that is,
I gotta
that
give
is
you
such
that.
a. And then he keeps asking him about the reindeer
Yeah.
in a later scene. And then he goes, "God damn it, are you fucking with me?"
Yeah, yeah. Which that scene it's a great scene with them. It's a-
And then there's another scene when he's sitting at the chair while the kids are in line, and then Tony Cox goes, "You probably shouldn't be digging in your ass."
yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let me give you some little clarification. You know who was originally up for that role? Bill Murray.
Really?
He was originally. It was going to be Bill Murray or Jack Nicholson.
Gotcha.
It was going to be one of those two, but I guess plans fell through,
Yeah.
and I could kind of see those two in that role. But Billy Bob Thornton does some stuff in this
he's
movie
right.
that
You're right.
makes you think, you know what? As cool as it would have been to see Bill or Jack
Yeah.
take that role, Billy Bob is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Here's one of the reasons I don't like it as much, or even a lot, is because when you are cussing and being inappropriate, but they're doing it in front of kids, and I don't like that part.
Well,
You know,
that
so-
whole part of the movie, like
Yeah.
the scene when he finally, when he shows up drunk and he has this meltdown for one of the kids. That's actually the first time they see him do that,
Gotcha.
and it was kind of building as the
Yeah.
movie goes on. Is he's going on about I hate this fucking job.
Yeah, yeah.
If someone had told me that I'd be sitting on a chair listening to a bunch of screaming brats, I would have killed myself a long time ago. So right from that first scene is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know who this character is.
Right.
Um,
True.
The Coen the Coen brothers produced this film, and I can definitely see the influence.
Yeah.
It's to the point where if someone said to me, "Philip, would you like to see the Coens do a Christmas film?" They already produced one. It was called Bad Santa. Perhaps you heard of it. I really adore this film, but you have to give me this one, Neil. Bernie Mac and John Witter. This was John's last movie
Yeah, yeah.
before he died, and every scene that he's in, just makes
Yeah, and Bernie,
me, and I think makes you too, realize, man, this is a talent.
had it not been for Bernie Mac, though, I don't know how funny he would have been too. So
Well, them playing off of each,
yes, yeah.
each other helped. Did you ever watch Bernie Mac's show?
Yeah, I did a couple times. It was pretty good.
I've watched it a lot.
Yeah,
But this film, I just, the reason why I love this film is that for some reason I could relate to the Billy Bob Thornton character.
sure.
Because I saw this film during a time when I was just miserable.
Yeah,
And it was around the holidays. And here I am watching a film about someone
Right,
that's
right.
fucking miserable. And I'm like,
I think a lot of people can
there you
relate
go.
to
Yeah,
it.
we-
You know?
well, you kind of can't because you
Right.
seem to have always had a great Christmas.
Most
you know,
typically, yes. yes.
I've had some pretty damn good ones, but
Yeah.
there have been times during the holidays where I'm just like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah, I could understand that. Man. I could understand why you would relate to that.
Oh, yeah. I can relate to that, but I love, someone else we forgot to mention. Lauren Graham as the girl that Billy Bob Thornton has a relationship with. She's
yeah.
really good in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
film too. It was the first time, and I believe only time I ever saw her in a film, and she's excellent. And I like the scene when they're having sex, and she keeps yelling, "F me, Santa."
Yeah.
And then she goes, as you can tell, I always had a thing for Santa Claus because my family was Jewish and we didn't celebrate Christmas, so
Gotcha.
Santa was this outlaw thing. It's like, yeah, I could see that. That was funny.
yeah.
I like that. I love that scene. I love, oh my God, there's so many scenes, and I'm actually surprised. Well, I'm not completely surprised that you didn't like it. I am a little disappointed because I thought
Gotcha.
you would like it, but I
Well,
had to remember who I'm talking to here.
Right, true. Tell us what happened to the kid then. So,
Well, spoiler alert.
yes.
It's
It's been out a while, so if they haven't
well,
seen
yeah,
it
it's
yet,
been
so-
out since 2003. So
Yeah,
if you haven't
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it by now,
Yeah,
what the hell? He gets shot by cops. A bunch of little kids see it and they think it's the real Santa Claus, so they're freaking out.
yes.
He doesn't die, but you hear his narration through a card he sent the kid. The kid is living. Billy Bob Thornton's girlfriend is living with the kid, and she's kind of taking care of him along with the grandma. And he stands up to this bully at the end of the film. It's kind of been picking on him the whole time.
Yeah.
And by the way, the scene when the kid Thurman Merman, when he walks up to Billy Bob and he just goes, "What the fuck happened to your eye?" And then it cuts to the next scene. He's beating up the bullies that were
Yeah,
beating
yeah,
up the
yeah.
kid, and he just throws a skateboard at him. And then there's two kids on bikes across the street watching. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that was brilliant because, come on, there's some redeeming things.
Right, sure. Sure.
Willie doesn't redeem himself through Marcus.
Yeah.
He kind of redeemed himself a little bit through the kid. He's
Yeah,
like,
yes.
this kid's just, hell, the first time he goes to his house, he robs him.
Yeah.
And
He saves the kid, if you think
yeah,
about it.
he kind of, and the kid kind of saves him.
Right,
It's full
right,
circle.
right.
So it's not that bad of a film, Neil. But
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I'd give
there
it
are some
I'd give it a
redeeming
D.
things. I give it an A+.
Gotcha.
I absolutely, again, I've said this all through the show. I freaking love this movie. It's my favorite Christmas film of all time.
which proves you are Scrooge. So,
No, it proves I'm worse. I'm the Billy Bob Thornton character from Bad Santa.
yeah.
Except I don't rob people. I just cuss and
Yes.
drink and.
Well, we better wrap this one
But
up.
yeah, we gotta wrap this up. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And Merry Christmas. And
Happy New Year.
please don't kill yourselves during the holidays.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.